Hey guys, my name is Ryan and I am the king of Booty Fab, and this is my mini me Jade.
Hi.
So today we are hitting the road. We're heading south. There's a wrecking yard good ways away, back where we used to live, that is clearing out its inventory of old hot rods or old hot rod projects or yard art or whatever. There's some stuff that I'm really interested in, and they listed them for $300 a piece, which it doesn't matter what side of the border you're on, $300 is worth going to take a look. So we hopped in the wife's car. We are leaving this absolute beautiful weather behind, and we're on a road trip.
Road trip.
About 6 hours south. We're meeting my buddy Doug about part way, about halfway, grabbing him in his truck and trailer, and off we go. Hopefully at lunchtime we're going to be taking a look at some old metal. So let's hit the road. Oh yeah, if you haven't yet, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop me a comment, do the whole YouTube thing, all that jazz. But yeah, let's just start driving. It's not quite a twin blown rat rod, but I bought the wife a car. This thing rallies. It's awesome. Gravel service roads, all-wheel drive. Let's go. Road trip?
Yeah.
Still early. At least the views are good. Well, we stopped.
Coffee.
We got coffee.
And I got
She's
a
happy. And we're gonna roll up and grab the truck and trailer. He's already waiting for us, so time to get on the road again. It's definitely cool.
Yep. 44s.
I kind of like it.
I like it too.
Yeah?
Can we keep it green? I like the green. Look at how pretty it is.
I got a beam axle. It's a nice little frame.
Well, my dad
Still all there.
What are these Mercury fucking bumpers?
So what I'm thinking is that cab with this roof, maybe clean that dash up and use it, chop the top, suicide doors, replace that portion of cowl, clean up all the bodywork, and build it with the intention of putting it on a tow truck frame. Because if I can find a Holmes wrecker body for it, that would make a perfect tow truck to pull the 39 or the other 39. But take another tour around the yard here. Got an old Plymouth here. A trunk lid would actually be prime for my big car. It's pretty gutted, but some good metal in there. 62 Cadillac. And back here, my favorite wheels. I got a bunch of slots back here. I might have to find a way to work those in. I'm definitely liking this four-door. I love the grille. I don't even care about the rest of the car. I just want to build something with that front clip. Beautiful. Oh, this two-door is killing me. I love two-doors so much, in case you haven't figured it out. It's not too far gone. It's just a matter if it's too much for me to start on with two other cars torn apart in my driveway. For what he's asking, I could make this fly if I have a parking space for it. And of course there's a four-door up here we could rob parts from. It wouldn't be a horrible idea. I wonder what it looks like inside. And this thing, I wish this had the other door. If this had the other door, I would probably be loading it onto a trailer right now, because I love late 40s slantbacks. It's something about them. It's pretty clean. That one door, oh, this is killing me. That dashboard is mint though. Oh, I need that dash. Such a shame.
Yeah.
I'm looking for him everywhere. This guy's got two full sets just sitting here, doing nothing. Oh, hiding in the back. Oh, I need more wheels. It's really a shame this thing is that haggard. It's kind of exactly what I want to do with that little truck, but it's something minorly nicer. This though, how many times do you see a crew cab J truck? That's impressive. And this panel is, oh, I'm in love. You ever seen a gasser Mustang? I mean, I've seen one on the internet. That's kind of awesome. Well, I really hope they're taking that to rebuild it. I hate ads that say they're going to crush it if it doesn't go. I know he's serious. All this good metal just sitting here, it's going to go to rot. You know, if the video clips are all scattered, I apologize. As you can see, there's not a whole lot left in the bottom corner of this lot. It's all going off for commercial rentals or storage space or something. And the ad basically said $300 or they get crushed, we need the space. So I'm going to try and give that truck a new life. We're just going to talk to him and see if we can make a deal on it and scavenge what parts we can to go with it, or load up and get out of here, head for home. So I'll try and take some pictures of all the cool stuff towards the gate still before I leave. This yard's got some cool stuff everywhere. There's just cool stuff everywhere you look out here. Looks like an old Jeepster, I think. Probably wrong on the model. Very cool old truck. Old Ford panel, which actually isn't in that bad a shape, really. Alberta in 09, it's been sitting a little while. Oh. Somebody's gonna hate me. What is that, a Valiant? I can't even tell. Oh, I was just looking. What's that? Yeah, that's cool. I always get permission to wander around. He sounded a little bit upset that I was looking around in the wrecking yard. And I go back where I can stay out of trouble. Was it clean though? Oh. It's always the little details when you're looking for parts. I've never noticed. Look at the trim rings on those headlights. Right? I would love to build a set of housings that took those trim rings and they'd have kind of like an eyeball shape instead of just circular and tapered. You'd still taper them, but almost eye shape. The ellipses, those trim rings, they look super cool standalone. You know, just a thought, when you're out there picking parts, think outside the box, because now my mind's racing. Cheers, boys. Make a cool little run. Oh, there we go. Shades of the International pickup. They're moderately positive that's a 46 Chevy. I don't know what that is, but that has VIN plates. So we got a 46 Chevy, smashed up roof, an earlier Chevy with a big roof. We got full front fenders. We got a hood that was scab welded together with a piece of wood tapered in the middle to replace the hinge. So, but it's got these real cool drop down side pieces. I like those. So that, the hood, we got fenders, we got a body, we got a frame that's good enough to use, and it's got a beam, which is exactly what I'd want to put in it. So I guess I go looking for another axle. I'll probably go get another Pathfinder axle like I put in the car. Pull the cab back, Z the frame, drop this on the ground. No air ride on this one. We'll just go suicide leaf spring, minimalistic, ultralight. I don't know, maybe a 4-banger. What do you guys think? What do you think I should put for a drivetrain in this thing? No fuel injection, no big block. Let's go small and light on this one. Maybe an Iron Duke 4-banger. Stick shift definitely. Light, cheap, moderately fast, and efficient on fuel. Let's go there with this one. So yeah, that's our day. We're loaded up. Everything's strapped down. Let's get this show on the road. I don't know if I've ever seen a white turkey before.
Can I go touch it?
Sure. Go for it.
I'm gonna go try and touch
Just don't scare it onto the road. I'd walk in front of it if anything.
There's chickens! There's little babies! There's babies!
Okay, Wolf.
There's babies!
I would not mess with her then.
There's
Get in the truck.
She's just like
Leave Mama alone.
There's babies!
It's okay, Mama.
Gosh, they're teeny tiny! They're like this
Oh yeah.
big!
I know, I can see them. There we go. Okay, cute birdie. We'll leave you alone, girl.
Oh my...
Well, the co-pilots are worn out.
Okay, what about me?
They're gonna have a nap on the way home, I think. Right, Harley? Yeah. What about you?
They need to poop.
Are you worn out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're worn out?
Yeah.
Did you do anything?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so. There it is. On the way. So, this truck was apparently used as a prop in a play. And everything is all screwed together. See how the doors are just screwed together? And I was looking in through the window and I was like, wow, that looks like an awesome gauge. So I picked it up off the floor. And check this out. It's a piece of chrome trim. And if you'll notice, that is quite literally a weathered printout of a speedometer on a piece of wood to look like a gauge. And if that isn't one of the greatest things I will see today, I don't know what is. Awesome. That might be a real gauge though. That's so good. Just kind of giving it a once over here. We're back at Doug's place, and he's gonna drop it off at a property here and then bring it up to me next weekend. We got the important VIN tags here. That was the big reason for getting this. So we've got tags and a good roof to replace this. I love the little subtle body lines in this. Get out of the sun. Subtle body line there. The door is pretty solid, except for the bottom little bit. Redo the rockers, get rid of this pipe. We'll fill all this in, which isn't a big deal. They basically drilled out all the rivets, but this we can metalwork clean up. This will Z the frame, stuff that up, slide this axle out, put it on a transverse leaf, move the cab back, Z the frame, new rear axle, maybe a 4-banger with a 5-speed. I don't know if I've said that already. I'm kind of rambling. We're excited about this. Are you excited? Are you excited about this one? We'll teach you how to drive a stick with this one. It'll be good. So yeah, that's where we're gonna leave off here. I go home and make some space. Go home and make some space so this can come home next weekend. The fenders, got our hood. It's actually relatively solid. We got some good metal to start with. So yeah, time for the long trip home. Well guys, that kind of puts an end to our day today. Now, I seem to have picked something up. Got a little bit of scratch in my throat, I'm losing my voice, it's horrible. So I'll try to make this relatively short and sweet. I guess somebody will ask why we filmed all that. Think of it like a superhero origin story. We all want to know where it comes from. We responded to an ad on Marketplace that said $300 each or we're going to crush them. We've all seen these ads before, and everybody I talked to locally just assumed it was the same bait and switch as usual. $300, oh, that's probably for the one in the back. It's not for the truck, it's not for the 48 two-door, it's literally for one in the back so that they're not liars, and everything else is $1,500. And when I messaged them and found out that it was legit $300 each, it was worth the drive down to look. Now, that truck is rough. It's a little bit haggard. It was hammered together for some play. It was used as a prop on a stage, I guess. But the metal that's there is actually, it feels pretty solid. I can see some fiberglass bodywork done that's going to have to come off. I grabbed the roller, which has a beam axle up front. It's got the cab, the front fenders, the hood. The frame looks solid, it's straight. The rear axle's basically junk, but it's a starting point. And the extra cab, it doesn't have doors or anything else, but the dash is cool. And it's got a solid roof, which the other one doesn't. And the biggest thing is that that spare cab has VIN tags. And if you've ever worked with these before, you know how important those historical documentation tags, you know how important they are. Having them there is a pretty big deal. So that's an excellent starting point. I've got a lot of builds planned out in my head. At some point, I would like to do a old tow truck. I'd also like to do a rear engine transaxle Tornado or Cadillac 500. Another bear. Mm-hmm. Either a Tornado or a Cadillac 500 with a rear mounted transaxle. And I've even got one in my head of using a pickup cab, a rear mounted transaxle, and then putting a Holmes wrecker deck on top of it, combining all those ideas. I have no idea exactly where this particular truck is going to end up. I may do a series of videos on the bodywork and pass the cab down to someone else, sell it to fund another project. I may do that. I may build it up as a tow truck. I might also build it up using the frame and the front axle with a 4-cylinder, 5-speed, no airbags, no fancy stuff. The cheapest possible rat rod build, just clean, cheap, fuel efficient, but something I can show off my metalworking skills on. I have no real plans. All I know is that this channel, I want it to grow, and I want to be here, and I'm planning to be here for a real long time. So Doug offered to hook me up with this truck, and thank you, man. Again, thank you. You're amazing. It was an excellent road trip. I'm so stoked to build this truck. It's going to be a blast. Jade's going to give me a hand. She's already looking forward to it too. So yeah, that's why I filmed all this, is why I showed you. Reach out to those people with ads. You never know if the deal's legit. And sometimes, I mean, he threw that cab in on our deal. It was $300 for everything we brought home. How can you go wrong with that? I mean, that we all know how good of a deal that is, and for me, I am over the moon excited about it. But yeah, like, email those people. Go check out those properties, those guys that are hoarding parts. Take the drive, take your kids, do the road trip, even if you buy nothing. Me and Jade had a blast today wandering around the yard, checking stuff out. It's just good memories. So, yeah, that is one of the next projects. Doug's going to bring it up to my house in a week or so here. We left it behind so he doesn't have to drive another 7-8 hours tonight before he goes back to work. So he's going to bring his kids up and come hang out in about a week or so. We are almost home. We're going to put our feet up for the night and take tomorrow off because it's Mother's Day. Obviously not by the time you see this, but it's Mother's Day. We're going to hang out with Mom. She does a lot to put up with me, and she's excited about me getting another truck, which I am excited because she's excited. This should be a fun build. But yeah, you stuck this out with me. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I mean, you could have been anywhere, but you were here, and I seriously appreciate that. If you haven't yet, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Normally my videos aren't this. Normally it's me working on something pretty cool. From the comments, it seems that there's a whole lot of people that agree with me. So subscribe to the channel. I bet you'll enjoy yourself. Like the video if you liked it, I guess. And drop me a comment. Give me some feedback. I'll tell you what. Tell me about your project deals, your junkyard road trips. Drop me a comment and tell me a story that relates to all this. I love to hear it. I love interacting with you guys. Do the whole YouTube thing. That's what we're here for. And yeah, we're almost home. I'm going to put my feet up. We're tired. I'll see you on the next one.
Oh, that.
Off in the woods. Oh, look at him.
Oh my god. I have never seen that many. Oh my. Oh.
No?
Never.
Let's see if they're still here. I'm not going to follow them to the woods.
They're gone. Oh my gosh, no, they're not. They're all right in there. You can see one of
Right
their
there.
little butts. Oh my gosh, they're having a family meeting. I have never seen that many. This is absolutely insane. What if we honk our horn?
No. I'm not going to spook them on purpose.
You got a good look of them?